His injury history would certainly be a candidate for that. But we also saw what the Raptors did last season with Kawhi Leonard, so maybe the Sixers take a page out of the Raptors book in that regard. And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Outside Warren. Back to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Warren, that's for 2. Rebound by the 76ers. The drive by Che. It's hauled in by Warren. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the paint. Right block shot, and that's good for 2. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you know, Sabonis can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's always prepared to get his shot up.
Richardson kicks to Che. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Mark, you'd think that team chemistry would just improve as the season goes along, but maybe not if you have personality issues in that locker room.
You know, Kevin, it's one of the most fragile elements in team sports. Chemistry, culture, accepting roles, sacrificing your own individual game for the good of the team. And I think it's always a work in progress.
And as a leader, as I know you were when you played, I'm sure you were dealing with those things all season long.
Yeah, you try to lead by example, but also there's opportunity and times when you have to step up and voice what you see that could be detrimental to your team's success.
To the inside, and slam dunk by Harris.
Shea knows to have his head up at all times, scanning the floor, because that way you can deliver to an open teammate on time, on target.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta. And here we go. Fast break with Che. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brogdon outside. And stolen by Che. Here's Embiid. And no good. Good work defensively by Turner. To the middle. And finished off by Oladipo.
Thrown down that time by the 6'4" Oladipo. Don't let that height fool you. This guy can go throw it down.
Che, no good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Embiid, the pass to Che. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
The feed now to Embiid. Lock at 6. Che with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Horford, no luck. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Now here's Che after T.J. Warren's miss, and Che gets it to go.
You know, with this in-between game working, Che can cause all kinds of problems. I mean, the mid-range jumper, a real important shot for him.
Now here's Brogdon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Sabonis. Dishes it to Warren. Over Harris. And the shot by Warren, no good. 76ers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And that one, good. 8 points for Che.
Excellent hustle by Che, getting out on the break, not waiting for a second, immediately took off down the court.
Passes it to Oladipo. shoots from 14. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Horford kicks to Che. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And that one is off. And Indiana will come the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it. And you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Horford, good.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Harris against Warren. Pass to Brogdon. Good D by Che.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character breaking a miss when the defense is not right up on it.
You know, guys, it's not surprising to hear that Joel Embiid gets a lot of inspiration from Hall of Famer Hakeem Olajuwon. And both came to the game late. Both represent the continent of Africa. Embiid really kind of modeled his game after Hakeem, and that's a heck of a model.
Now here's Che, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Off target on the 15-footer.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Good D by Embiid. And when he first came to America, you know, what a great story this is. Embiid's coach in Cameroon sent him a DVD of Hakeem's highlights.
And that was a good start for Embiid. And good work by you, Kevin, to dig up that factoid. Very nicely done. But you're right. Embiid said he watched that tape every day for 3 years. And you can see evidence of him watching that tape and how he plays.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And it's sent back by Turner. And the foul called on Che. That is his first foul of the game. Alec Burks checked in for Richardson. The Pacers also changing it up. Leaf checked in for Sabonis. Aaron Holiday comes in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now, here's McConnell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Back to Warren. And stolen by Che. They push it up 4 on 3. That's good from Harris on the assist by Che. Che's got his 4th assist in this one. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Count the basket. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Count that one. An average long-range shooter. Oladipo makes enough to where you got to respect his shot.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The drive by Che, and it's sent back by Turner. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Again, Oladipo missing. Stolen by Brogdon. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
The 76ers lead. It's Korkmaz in the corner. And there's the pass to Che. Down low, Horford. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Turner. On the high post. Off the left rim and out.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Oladipo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. Outside Warren. 6 on the shot clock. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And he hits it to tie the game up. Oladipo's got 10 points in the game.
And a finalist for Coach of the Year in 2019, Nate McMillan passing 600 wins last season.
Well, you think about that. That's an impressive milestone for an outstanding coach in Nate McMillan. He moved into the top 25 all-time in wins. He's had 2 other stops as a head coach, Portland and Seattle. And I think he's doing some of his best work with the Pacers.
Good on the bucket.
Boy, this is the kind of player Victor Oladipo is. Confident, under control, ready to fire on the catch.
Count it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's tightly guarded. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon has really good size and strength and basketball IQ, which makes him hard to guard for the defense. Well, you know, he might be one of the more overlooked players, but Malcolm Brogdon, he had a sensational season last year. I mean, his efficiency, his maturity, this guy was a huge reason the Bucks were so tough.
Here's Warren. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yes, that goes in. Shea's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. And Brogdon was fantastic on offense. As you said, great percentages, Clark, in every category.
Boy, this guy is so highly efficient. When you look at Brogdon, how he plays and what he does, I mean, the numbers speak volumes. But I think it's more his disposition, his demeanor, and his overall impact on winning. He's an outstanding two-way player. In my mind, a borderline all-star. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Shea drives in, and it's sent back by Turner. And Oladipo has it in the corner. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. Pass to Shea. Kicks it to Embiid. Good. And it's Shea picking up the assist. Shea's got 5 assists in the game. Indiana's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Brogdon outside. Pass to Sabonis. Tipped away and stolen by Horford. Now the 76ers on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
On the inside now, Shea will battle you. He'll fight. He doesn't let contact contact Raptors.
Do you think on average rookies are having a greater impact on their teams now than in decades past?
I really don't think so, Kevin. You can go back and look at the numbers historically. Every draft class usually has 6 to 10 rookies that have a significant impact on their respective teams. And of those 10, perhaps 10 or 12, maybe only a few are going to be on playoff teams just because of the nature of the draft. I don't really think that's changed tremendously over the decade.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to lead the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Shea dishes to Horford. Back to Shea. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Shea's got 10 points in the quarter.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Brogdon finds a bonus. Pass to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brogdon the pass to Warren. Launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid 16 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. Indiana trailing here. And stolen by Richardson. He kicks to Shea. Inside, Turner with the steal. Oladipo against Harris. Now, here's Oladipo. He's covered closely. Turner. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
Sabonis with the steal. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Here's Warren. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Indiana.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Boy, quickly becoming a real force defensively. Miles Turner, one of the league's premier shot blockers.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the... The Pacers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That free throw good from Holiday. No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Victor Oladipo getting it done for Indiana. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Richardson and Harris filling out the wing. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. And it's Shea in at the point. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
And they pick up 2. 24 points for Jay.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Shot's good by Turner.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolled into the basket.
The pass to Horford. Philadelphia moving the ball around. He gets it in there. And it's now 26 points for Jay.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Horford. Back to Jay. And it's sent back by Turner.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Richardson cover. The fader. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The 76ers trail by 3.
You know, in talking to Jay's teammates, one of the takeaways is that he's terrific in the locker room. A really funny guy and has a way of keeping everybody loose.
Buck, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journey.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
You look at per minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
Feeds it to Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Jay kicks to Richardson. To Jay. The Pacers pull it in. Brogdon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
Now the tremendous work ethic of Victor Oladipo helping him return from that knee injury.
And, you know, it hasn't been easy. Anytime you come back from that kind of injury, a lot of work goes into that. Not only physically is it a challenge, it's a challenge mentally, too. But his positive outlook, his attitude and work ethic serving him well in getting back.
Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to T-Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
Sabonis finds Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Baseline try. It's the front of the rim and out. Indiana leading by 6. Brogdon left side. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Richardson dishes to Che. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Che. And stolen by Che. And here we go. Che heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Che.
Boy, Che's quick feet and hands on defense allow them to get out on the break. Gets them an easy bucket.
Brogdon outside. Passes it to Sabonis. The kick out to Warren. Pocket 4. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Harris.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
Maurice checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Richardson. Oladipo, good.
You know, guys, this is not the first time we've seen Oladipo go off. I mean, he's a score first guard and very aggressive.
Stolen by Warren. Poked loose. Horford with it. Sabonis defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. That's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And Greg, Al Horford over the summer opting out of a contract with Boston, the final year with the Celtics. A bit of a surprise to fans.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency. Talks between him and Boston abruptly ended, was wooed by several teams, but ultimately signed on with the Sixers.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to McConnell. Kicks it to Holiday. And the pass to Sabonis. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. From deep three-point range. Was shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. On the court right now for the Pacers. Leaf is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Holiday in at the small forward position. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Leaf shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, you know, this is Indiana's second year now, guys, without Paul George. Obviously, that trade had a ripple effect, and in some ways, it's still being felt.
Embiid, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Pacers trail by 5. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Jay. Brogdon outside. Pass to Holiday. From deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And the Pacers ended up with a pretty decent deal given George's public demand.
Yeah, I agree, because it was a tough situation for the Pacers once it became clear Paul George was not going to re-sign. The Pacers happy with Oladipo and Sabonis, actually thrilled, but at the same time, you look at OKC and Paul George putting up MVP numbers, makes you wonder what could have happened had he stayed.
Passes to Brogdon. From deep three-point range. Leaf passes to Sabonis. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. You know, guys, it's crazy to think that Joel Embiid once considered quitting the game. I mean, his first practice at Kansas, a senior dunked on him so hard he went to the coach and said, maybe I should get out of this stuff. Luckily, the coach talked him down, and now we see one of the best in the league.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from McConnell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Boy, the sheer size of Embiid often puts the defense in tough spots. He's a beast.
And some real adversity for Joel Embiid after leaving Kansas. Foot injuries costing him the first 2 years mark of his career. And then, back in Cameroon, the tragic passing of his beloved brother.
Yeah, that's a hard road to hoe, and adversity oftentimes, while painful, can steal us for the promised land of positive outcomes. And, you know, Embiid really driven by his goal to inspire others in Africa to make a better life, and that drove him to be where he is now.
Shea passes to Thibault, and stolen by McConnell. Unloads. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. That one drops for him.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Richardson against Brogdon. That's to Sabonis. Up top, Brogdon. 6 to shoot. The pass to McConnell. On deep. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 9. Richardson the pass to Shea. Back to Richardson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Thibault. He's guarded by Brogdon. Shea, no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Swiped away. Now the 76ers on the break. Shea with the ball, and it's in there. Shea's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
In the corner, it's Harris. Off target from three-point range. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. They get a hand on it. Embiid with the steal. And here we go. Fast break with Shea. And the shot goes in. And the 76ers lead by 11.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Poked away and stolen by Richardson. And here we go. 76ers running again. Yep, it counts.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Pacers trail by 13. Sabonis kicks to Brogdon. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing as well at the defensive end.
For Indiana, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And the 76ers making a change here. Horford's checked in. Warren's checked in for Indiana. Brogdon outside. Outside Turner, beyond the arc. That one misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Richardson for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. McConnell kicks to Brogdon. Jacks up a 3. Indiana again missing.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Richardson, no luck. Pacers trail by 13. Outside Warren. And the rejection by Embiid. One-on-one here. Shea gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th assist on the night. And the Pacers call time here. We're talking about defense. Who are some of the best players in the league right now at taking charges?
Yeah, that's a good question, Kevin. As I think about it, a guy like Marcus Smart for the Celtics comes to mind. Kevin Love, when he's on the floor and healthy, is pretty good at drawing charges. The Milwaukee Bucks, Ersan Ilyasova, and Draymond Green falls into that category, too. He does a pretty good job of it.
Kyle Lowry up in Toronto. There are a lot of them. Of our Jordan player of the game, Shea.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The 76ers making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Indiana. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Now here's Shea. Embiid, the pass to Shea. Good D by Brogdon.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And stolen by Shea. And here we go, fast break with Shea. He feeds it to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And he's close to the rim. The attitude that Embiid brings is, I'm dunking this thing.
Brogdon kicks to Turner. Brogdon with it. Ball's knocked loose. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Good trickery that time with the ball by Brogdon. Nice finish as well.
Horford the pass to Shea. And the basket is good. Shea's got 40 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Oladipo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Oladipo's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He's such a smart player. Not only is he athletically supreme, but smart as well. Oladipo, excellent at using the pick and roll to his advantage.
Here's Warren. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Horford.
And talk about teams that pressure the ball. Indiana top 3 in steals the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, and I think that's attributable to the coach's mentality. Nate McMillan was aggressive as a player. He's aggressive as a coach. And, McMillan averaged 3 steals a game one season in 1993-94.
A nice shot by Shea.
A nice aggressive move from Shea, making a decisive move. No hesitation, going forward and converting on the drive.
Oladipo against Burks. Oladipo goes in, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Over Shea. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 11 points, and the basket from Brogdon.
You've got to defend Brogdon from mid-range. That guy is reliable from that distance.
Burks kicks to Che. Embiid dishes to Che. And he uses the glass on the layup. Che's got 44.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here we go. Che heading to the hoop. Dropping two there. Che's got 46 points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's proof.
To the paint. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
What's up? Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Oladipo against Burks. And Oladipo. Oh, that was terrific.
My goodness.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the 76ers.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
Hey, guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against Indiana.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Che.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when...
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. So this one, but they have the advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Hey, Shaq here. Another game, another double-double. If you had to choose, which is the greater value to this team, your passing or your scoring?
I don't know, Shaq, man. I have to say my passing and my scoring. I mean, they go together, so how do you pick? That's like asking someone which one of their 2 children are their favorite. That's just something you don't do, you know what I'm saying? But I've learned that from a personal experience. You don't go down that road.
Well, I have 6 kids, and my daughters are my favorites.
Picked a lot of pockets out there. Nice job tonight, Jay.
Thanks, Ted.
Is that something you've been emphasizing more as a team?
You mean about getting steals?
Yeah.
It's what I do, Ted. In high school, they used to call me Woke Clyde Che.
You did?
Nah, I'm just playing, man. I mean, but getting steals is one of those things that combination of effort and luck. If you read the offense well, it can put you in a position, you know, to jump some passing lanes or pick a guy's pockets, which is what I do best. But sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. But when it does, it's a lot of fun. Oh, a steal into a fast break is one of those things that really fires up a crowd. So anytime you can get a couple of those in the game, you're doing something good.
What do you think the key was to your hot scoring tonight?
Making smart decisions, being decisive, knowing where my shots are supposed to come from, and not hesitating when I've got the advantage. I know it'll be high. Maybe not. Maybe like 40, somewhere on the straight. Sure.
Here he comes. Hey, Che.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? I want to bring Josh over here. He's got something to talk to you about the Top Takes Daily interview.
Okay.
You remember Josh from Beats?
Yeah, Josh, what's up?
Good to see you again, Che. Great game tonight.
I appreciate that, Josh.
So Josh has a couple things he wants to go over with you that you could sprinkle into the interview.
Okay.
Well, obviously, only mention this stuff if it comes up organically. We want you to feel comfortable out
That's
there.
right. There's no benefit from forced plugs.
Of course.
So let's keep the pressure low. Any mention with Beats is a plus. We'd be happy with a simple plug. But if you're feeling up to it, you can throw in some stuff about our tech, too.
Okay, like what?
Right off the top, the noise cancellation feature. We call it Pure Adaptive Noise Canceling, Pure ANC for short. But if you just said noise cancellation, that'd be great. You don't have to live neck deep in the weeds on this one.
Okay, Pure ANC, I got that.
Nice. And I'll have a cheat sheet up there before the interview.
All right, Levi.
And we've also got something else called Fast Fuel, where you get a 3-hour charge in around 10 minutes. But the main plug is noise cancellation. That's what we really love you to hit out there.
Noise cancellation, I got it.
Awesome. Great. Thanks, Josh.
So if anything comes up, questions, whatever, just tell Levi and he'll let me know.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it.
We know it'll be a rock solid partner, Che.
All right, brother.
Thanks tonight.
All right. Sounds good. Get it, Beats? Sounds good.
No, bro. That wasn't good.
Special day here today at Top Takes Daily as we are joined live in studio with one of the NBA's brightest new stars, Che. Welcome to the show, Che.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me, Diane.
Of course. Now, you've had to overcome a lot on your path up to the league. We all know about the doubt you faced coming in as a 4-year college player. So with that, my first question for you is, how does it feel to silence the haters?
Haters. I can't even hear them, Diane.
So are you one of those guys who doesn't do social media? We're seeing a lot of that trending recently.
No, it's my beats. They have noise canceling technology. Matter of fact, I can't even hear what you're saying, Diane. What'd you say?
Oh, now that is a first.
Well, I can't hear you, Diane. What'd you say?
Do you think we can continue with the interview?
Oh, yeah, of course. I got you. Beats.
So now that you've established that you belong in the league, what's next for you? What are your goals?
You know, I really never looked at it like that. For me, I just keep my head down, grind, you know?
Would you consider yourself a gym rat?
Oh, what? I'm a huge gym rat. I just throw my beats on and get it popping, you know? It's all about the playlist.
So before we wrap things up, one last question for you. We all seem to know a lot about Che the athlete, but what's something we don't know about Che the person?
I'm a music freak, Diane.
Got any favorite artists?
Yes, I do. Kevin Gates, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. You know, they all sound good playing through my Beats headphones. I love these things.
They pay you to say that.
Honestly, yeah, they do. But it's not about that. You know, I've been a fan of Beats long before I was one of their athletes. It's a culture thing.
Well, okay then. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have today in studio with Che. Che, thank you so much for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me.
This is Diane Stone, and you have been watching Top Takes Daily. This is Diane Stone, and you have been watching Top Takes Daily.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with.
Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship. Me too, man. Thanks, Jeff. You're welcome. See y'all later. All right. You guys ready to hammer out this deal? All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship. Me too, man. Thanks, Jeff. You're welcome. See y'all later. All right.